The curious cub's big question. In a lush, green valley nestled between two towering mountains, there lived a little bear cub named Koda. Koda was no ordinary cub. His fur was a soft, chestnut brown. His eyes sparkled like dewdrops in the morning sun, and his heart was filled with questions, big ones, small ones, and everything in between. Koda loved to explore the world around him, sniffing flowers, chasing butterflies, and asking why about everything he saw. One bright morning, as the sun peeked over the mountains and painted the valley with golden light, Koda sat by the bubbling brook near his family's den. The water gurgled and danced over smooth pebbles, and Koda tilted his head, watching tiny fish dart beneath the surface. Why do fish swim so fast? He wondered aloud. His mother, Mama Bear, who was nearby picking sweet clover, chuckled. They swim to stay safe and find food. My curious cub, she said. But Koda's mind was already racing to a bigger question, one that had been tickling his thoughts for days. Mama, Koda said, bouncing on his paws, where does the sun go at night? Mama Bear paused, her wise eyes twinkling. Oh, Koda, that's a big question for such a little cub. The sun doesn't really go anywhere. It just takes turns shining on different parts of the world. When it's dark here, it's bright somewhere else. Koda's nose twitched. Somewhere else. But where? And why can't I see it? His question felt as big as the mountains, and he decided right then and there that he had to find the answer. This wasn't just any question, it was the big question, and Koda, the curious cub, was determined to solve it. After a quick breakfast of honeycomb and berries, Koda set off on an adventure. I'm going to find out where the sun goes, he announced, his little chest puffed out with pride. Mama Bear smiled and called after him, stay safe, Koda, and listen to the world around you. It has many answers. Koda trotted through the valley, his paws pattering on the soft grass. His first stop was the meadow, where Bella the bunny was nibbling on a dandelion. Bella was Koda's best friend, with floppy ears and a twitchy nose that always made Koda giggle. Bella! Koda called, skidding to a stop. Do you know where the sun goes at night? Bella chewed thoughtfully, her whiskers bouncing. I'm not sure, Koda, but I know the sun helps flowers grow during the day. Maybe it goes to sleep behind the mountains to rest. You should ask Ollie Owl. He's awake at night and sees everything. Koda's eyes widened. Ollie Owl, that's a great idea. He thanked Bella and scampered toward the whispering woods, where the trees stretched tall and their leaves whispered secrets in the breeze. The woods were shady and cool, and Koda felt a little shiver of excitement. He found Ollie perched on a gnarled oak branch, his round eyes glowing like tiny moons. Ollie! Koda called, hopping from paw to paw. Do you know where the sun goes at night? Ollie blinked slowly, fluffing his feathers. Hoo-hoo, curious cub, that's a fine question. At night. I see the moon and stars, but no sun. The sun must be hiding on the other side of the world, shining for creatures far away. Why don't you ask Tilly Turtle? She's old and wise and knows many things. Koda nodded eagerly. Thank you, Ollie. He waved goodbye and hurried toward the sparkling pond, where Tilly Turtle liked to sunbathe on a flat rock. The pond glittered like a mirror, reflecting the fluffy clouds above. Koda found Tilly basking in the warmth, her wrinkled face turned toward the sky. Tilly, Koda said, splashing gently at the water's edge. Do you know where the sun goes at night? Tilly opened one eye and smiled. Oh, little Koda, you're full of wonder, aren't you? The sun doesn't go away, it travels around the earth. When it's night here, it stays somewhere else, like a big dance that never stops. But if you want to understand it better, climb to the top of Starry Hill tonight. From there, you can watch the sun say goodbye and learn its secret. Koda's heart leaped. Starry Hill, that was the perfect place to find his answer. He thanked Tilly and raced back home to tell Mama Bear his plan. "I'm going to Starry Hill tonight to see where the sun goes," he said, his voice bubbling with excitement. Mama Bear nodded, her eyes warm but firm. "All right, Coda, but I'll come with you. Big questions need big care." Coda agreed. And as the afternoon turned to evening, they set off together. The path to Starry Hill wound through wildflower fields and up a gentle slope. The sky turned pink and orange, and Coda's heart thumped with anticipation. When they reached the top, the world stretched out before them. The valley glowed in the soft light, and the sun hung low, a fiery ball kissing the horizon. Coda sat close to Mama Bear, his eyes wide. "Mama, it's so beautiful," he whispered. "It is," Mama Bear said, wrapping her paw around him. "Now watch closely. Coda, the sun isn't leaving, it's just moving to light up another part of the world." As Coda watched, the sun dipped lower, painting the sky with streaks of purple and gold. Slowly, it slipped behind the mountains, and the first stars began to twinkle. Coda's mouth fell open. "So it's not gone. It's just somewhere else." "That's right," Mama Bear said. "The earth is like a big ball, spinning slowly. When we face the sun, it's day. When we turn away, it's night. And other animals like kangaroos or penguins far away get their turn in the light." Coda's mind buzzed with this new idea. He imagined penguins waddling under a sunny sky while he slept under the stars. "So the sun is always shining somewhere?" he asked. "Always," Mama Bear said, nuzzling his head. "And your big question helped you learn something amazing about the world." Coda felt warm inside, like he'd swallowed a piece of the sun. He looked up at the starry sky, now dotted with countless twinkling lights. "Mama, why do the stars shine?" he asked, his curious heart already chasing a new question. Mama Bear laughed softly. "One question at a time, my cub. Let's head home, and maybe tomorrow you'll find that answer too." As they walked down Starry Hill, Coda felt bigger, as if his heart had grown with his new understanding. The world was so much larger than he'd imagined, full of places where the sun was shining. Even when he couldn't see it, he thought of Bella, Ollie, and Tilly, and how each friend had helped him find his way to the answer. Most of all, he thought of the sun, dancing its endless dance around the earth, sharing its light with everyone. That night, as Coda curled up in the den, he dreamed of faraway lands where animals played under a bright sun, and in his heart, he knew that no question was too big for a curious cub like him. With a sleepy smile, he whispered to the stars outside, "I'll find your secrets too. Just wait." And so, Coda the curious cub drifted off, ready for the next adventure and the next big question that would light up his world.